Buenos dias, todos. It's time to wake up with your girl again, once again. It seemed like it was just 20 minutes ago, an hour ago, when we last spoke, but it wasn't. So, I hope you guys had an awesome ass day yesterday. A high ass, dank ass day yesterday. I did. I did. And let's roll up. Everybody didn't have an awesome ass day yesterday. I know for sure. But I hope you all did, at least. I'm gonna roll up papers. You should be rolling up too if you haven't already started rolling up. By the way, I'm rolling up Amnesia Haze by Pepper Lane. So good. It really don't even need anything, but it could just like really be by itself. Putting anything else on it is gonna be like a lot. So why not? Just for the show. Just for the show. Let's just get extra high today. Let's put some keef. Let's twax it. Mm-hmm. What the fuck ever. I'm talking to other people all at one time. I love the greener things in life, you guys. Like weed and vegetables, and I'm gonna start loving the tenner things in life, the golder things in life, like keef and rosin. I'm gonna put the twax on the tip now. Twax the tip? I mean the wax on the tip, so this makes it the twax. This is the same fucking wax from 420. That's how little I use it. Like, I try to use it when I feel like I need it. I don't need it right now, but I'm using it anyway because I want to see how long it's going to take me to, like, use up a whole half a gram. This is only a half a gram that I had to begin with. So you guys see, like, I've been smoking flower a lot, and the keef I've had since 422. I haven't had both of these since then, so this shit is really lasting. I've been just refilling the flower. You know, if you're dabbing this shit, yeah, you're going through it. But if you're just using it to mix with your So, I mean, it don't have to get super expensive if you need to twack sometimes. Dabbing is expensive. Everybody want to dab out and shit. Everybody want to get the stupidest, highest they can possibly get. Weed's not going to kill y'all. So if y'all are fucking suicidal, you might want to choose another drug, okay? Because weed is just going to ruin your pockets. I don't know how much heroin is or anything like that. The other drugs, they might be more expensive. I've heard other things about other drugs being more expensive, but hey, fuck, I don't know. Shit, I'm assuming it's because of the high being such a short-lived high. But weed ain't gonna kill you, so if you're not trying to kill yourself, dabbing out and dabbing out and dabbing out and dabbing out, it's just not, it's not necessary, you know? Like, I think if anything, even though I'm against competitions, I think that we can have a such thing as a 420 smoking competition. Like, people have eating competitions and shit. They just eat. We can have somebody to sign up and volunteer to fuck their tolerance up. Not because somebody wants to make somebody else look bad in front of other people and it wasn't voluntary. Voluntary competition, I think, is cool versus involuntary competition. So, yeah, instead of forcing somebody to smoke more than they want to smoke, have a real competition like people do boxing rings. Instead of forcing somebody to fight you, fight them fairly. Let them get ready and practice and, you know, get their tolerance up. And then make it a fair fight. Okay? If you're gonna fucking compete and see who can smoke who the fuck out, who the fuck can smoke the most before they pass out, all type of shit. You know, it can be fun. We just gotta make it fun. Don't make it unfun, because that's the way to make it unfun if you ask me. Nobody wants to be like embarrassed in front of their friends unless they want to be embarrassed in front of their friends, like going to a competition, trying to smoke out somebody, and if you just lose it. Then we can actually have proof, you know? Like, instead of somebody saying, I can smoke you out, you don't need to tell everybody that, because people in the community are going to know who you are because you got your trophy and you've been on the channels and the weed shows on WeedTube and stuff, and everybody knows your name because you can smoke a lot of fucking weed. Don't do it to make people feel bad, because that's not what this movement is about. This movement is about making people feel better. And I think when it's federal, that'll be the time for competitions. I think so. I really think that'd be a good time for competitions. When everybody can fairly have the practice. Fairly have the practice, can have a fair chance. Okay? Set up a competition date and time and be able to practice yo shit, you know? Because you could have been like not smoking for a whole month and then somebody want to smoke you out. But you was only smoking out for a whole month because you was trying to get a job that's going to drug test you. And now they want to smoke you out. But any other day, you could smoke more. You know, it's just not cool when you're doing it like that. Yeah. So we don't have to take all the fun out of weed. Not that it was ever going to happen anyway, I guess. I know. Yeah. The camera's position is really weird right now. That's why I look like I'm looking to the left. Your left, my right. Oh, it's got wax on it. I don't want it to drip on my motherfucking skirt. Be sad as hell. Burn me. See? That's how you know it's wax on it. They keep doing shit like this. It's like a lighter. I could light another cigarette. Light a cigarette like bitches with cigarettes. They like a cigarette with a cigarette. I'd be like, what the hell? Wish I could do that with weed. Light another blunt with another blunt. So when people take my lighter, take your lighter. Now lighter thieves. That'd be good for people that stay around lighter thieves. Yeah. People that stay around lighter thieves would need some shit like that. Let's see. That's how flammable that shit might be. And that's how unflammable weed is. Anyway. Let's go see what Herb is talking about on Facebook. I mean, today's going to be super busy, so I'm going to try to like make sure I get on here today and relieve my mind and get some articles for us to look at tomorrow. And not that time. Sometimes these articles be long, sometimes they be super short, and I just don't know until I get here. Until I find out which one I want to read. Which one I want to share. Which one is weed worthy? That's better. I like that. Which one is weed worthy? Trying to make sure we pick weed worthy articles. Not just because I want to read them. I'll read the ones that I want to read that may not be weed worthy on my own time, on my free time, my personal time. That just, it's not going to be taking up our search time. Not trying to hear that. Anything about Trump? I'm not trying to hear it. Microdosing cannabis can be better than getting high. I don't know what that means yet. If I can't find a better article, I'll come back to it. I'm looking for my weight because it keeps the weed from feeling like really dry in my throat. It seems like the wick gets inside and it like gets in my lips, and then if it gets in your lips, it gets in your mouth and stuff, and it like lubes. It lubes the joint, I swear, and it lubes your throat and your mouth, so that when the dry smoke gets in your, it slides down better, for sure. I want to fix this camera because it's weird. It's bugging me, but I want to leave it because I don't want to be so obsessive. Practicing not being obsessive. It's bugging the fuck out of me. For real. I love these memes. I want to keep calling it a meme, but that sounds stupid. 10 totally awesome things to do if you love smoking weed outside. Maybe let's come to that one. Cannabis infused maple bacon. What? Hold on, it ain't even done. I didn't finish. Bourbon syrup. Ugh, that sounds so nasty. And I know a million people are gonna love that shit. Oh, look, it says don't judge a book by its cover. That's what Herb says. It's actually delicious. Oh, somebody else must have said that shit look horrible. Oh yeah, somebody else did. Hey man, weed makes everything great. So it probably is great, but it's counterproductive. Keep track of your healing with the Gold Leaf Patient Journal on it. Let's see what this one's about. Because this is perfect. Like, we don't have any doctors keeping records for us. We have to keep our own fucking records and make sure that this shit is working for us and how and when. And, you know, we got to keep our own fucking records. Like, this is real medicine. Whoa, this is real medicine. So we got to do all this shit for ourselves. We got to be our doctors. We got to be everything. We got to be our everything. We got to be there for ourselves. We can't rely on MJ to do everything for us. MJ is our crutch, but we got to, like, make sure the crutch is taken care of so it can help support us. You don't want a weak crutch, a wobbly crutch. You know? I feel like my feet is really fucking up today. I really do. But on with the show. I'm gonna get it together. So, let's see what this says. Alright, that's enough of that. That's a fuck enough. I can't read over here. And that's what we're looking right here. Okay? It's just, ooh. Okay. Even with the advances in cannabis medicine, learning what works for each person's specific conditions and tolerances takes trial and error. Finding the right medicine for patients takes patience. That's why I'm reading so slow. But it doesn't have to be complicated as long as one takes notes. Okay? Okay. Keeping track, which is another reason I record these. I let these be recorded instead of like just not posting them at all. That's stupid. This is really good information, and I think people should be able to keep good records. I can't be a good accountant if I can't keep good records, right? So, you're welcome. I'm sorry. But I had to give y'all that one. I had to. The most important relationship a medical cannabis patient can cultivate is the one between themselves and their medicine. Wow, I love the way they worded that. I'm going to read that again because they worded that so fucking beautifully. It was just music to my ears, even though I fucked it up. Music to my ears. Let's do it again. The most important relationship a medical cannabis patient can cultivate is the one between themselves and their medicine. That's what I mean. You and MJ. No middlemen. Okay? I'm just here to help y'all stay together and work it out. And, you know, have a really good relationship. I'm gonna be our relationship coach. You know, our relationship coach too, because you know, it's my bitch too, right? So, it says, like, for real though, this is really personal. It's very personal for individual how you work with yourself and help yourself and take care of yourself. You're the only person that can take care of yourself. You got 2 arms to hug yourself, 2 legs to take yourself where you need to go, 2 motherfucking eyes to see for yourself, 2 ears to hear for yourself. I mean, you got 2 nostrils to smell for yourself. You only got 1 belly button, probably because it's useless. It's not going to do anything for you. Okay? Just saying. You really need to love yourself, because who the fuck else is going to do a better job than you? You right there. And in the morning, as soon as you wake up in the morning, be glad you got your motherfucking self, because didn't nobody else wake you up, and ain't nobody gonna brush your motherfucking teeth if you don't pay them. Okay? You gotta make them feel good too. Shit. Ain't nobody finna wipe your ass for free. Nobody. Ain't coming to America, and even if it was, they was paid. Anyway, let's keep going, because this is the real shit. Listening to one's body, one's symptoms, and how cannabis helps is vital. Couldn't have said it better. Obviously, I like to say it the way I like to say it, but Herb is giving it to y'all so y'all can like feel comfortable with me being here, because I'm trying to help y'all, which helps me too. So we helping each other. You spreading the word for me makes me feel good. Me spreading the word to you makes me feel good and makes you feel good, right? Right. Pretty sure it makes you feel good when you spread the word and you help other people too. Otherwise, you wouldn't have spread the word. Right? Right. So, let's keep going. This is going to be a good article. I don't even know how long it is. I don't care. Let's do this shit. Let's really focus. Let's really relax. Hope you got your weed already rolled up by now. Just as important is to keep track of other factors for reliable dosing. And I post these on other sites so that you can keep track of the things that I said if you can't hear me good, or things like you fucked up in lingo, or you might not believe me, or anything. In case I'm right. Just in case I'm right. You know? Why not have good information on hand that's going to be here for you? Number 1, for us. For the world, I'm part of this shit. So it's like, let's do it. Anyway, number 1, product type. So keep track of these things. Okay? Number 1, product type. Number 2, administration method. Yep, that's very important. You should try to keep a mental note of this shit right now, these first 5. And then as you get used to doing it, you'll start adding shit to it. Little things that you like. I'll get back to that later. Product type, administration method, cannabinoid profile, dosage amount, dosing timetable, and more. Seriously, this is what I've been talking about since the beginning. So they are putting it more professionally than I could have ever done. I mean, I could, but it would have took a long time for me to do it, and it's a lot more work. But they did it for me, so yay, yay, yay. Yay, yay, yay. And then I don't think people really would have believed me anyway. People be thinking I be talking out my ass when I be talking, but I don't. You don't smell shit when I talk. This could seem like work. Oh, it is, mother. All of it is. But it's worth it, though. You gotta love yourself. And if you don't, I need to know why. How? It's a lot of work to take care of your damn self. It's a lot of work being a female. But you know, if you're a patient, a medical patient like this, and you want to do this yourself, it is a lot of work right now. You have to be your own fucking doctor. And I can only help you just a little bit through the screen, give you a little information help you. But it's for me too, because we in this shit together for real, deep. We up to there. We drowning in this shit. We are drowning in this shit together, so we may as well stick together. So it says this could seem like a lot of work, but for the best relief possible, the dosage needs to be dialed in as accurately as possible. So yes. I'm not gonna keep saying I told you so, 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 because herb is gonna do it for me. The power of paper. A patient journal acts as a powerful tool for medical cannabis users to control their healthcare experience. For those new to medical cannabis, the learning curve starts at the bottom. Day 1 in November 2016 when I first started. A huge difference in effects can happen with any variable. Oh, yeah, there are plenty. Yeah. Thankfully, with the right tools, any complex task can be simple. I love their confidence. Guided entry pages tell patients what to write and where, making the whole process more approachable and less intimidating. That is great. This is awesome. Try to be less intimidating, but at the same time, I don't know how to do that without being fake. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. My feed is fucking up. I can feel it. The live stream. Slow until technical difficulties. I've been having them for like the last 30 minutes, so I'm gonna fix it. But let's move on. This is an important article. Let me change this title real quick. If this video don't come out right, we can do it again. You know? And I'm still gonna post this stuff, so in case of fuck ups too, I post it. You know, because this shit is important. This shit ain't for ego reasons, even though I love it. My ego loves it, but this shit is really important. Okay, let's stick to the fact. Let's stick to the topic. Now it says, for the first time, there is a simple word book. For the first time, for real, y'all. This brings tears to my eyes. This shit is awesome. This is so awesome. There is a simple workbook that lets patients track the information they need without the stress. Man, I can't wait to see this motherfucking book. Come on. I want to read so fast to get to the point, but I'm going to stay slow. I'm going to stay slow. Stay slow. Like any other medication, it can make a major difference for medical staff to know exactly what a patient has taken, how often, and how much, especially because we don't have stable weed flavors, is what I'm going to call it. We don't have stable weed flavors across the world, and this is all brand new. We may as well fucking go to medical school. Just copy their ass when it comes to branding and packaging and sorting. That's all. Maybe a couple of trials, a couple of tests and stuff. I know we ain't gonna need no damn surgeons. Okay. Yeah. So it says cannabis is complex by nature and everybody's reaction is different. Exactamundo. A journal that tracks all the components to therapy can make a bridge between patient and caregiver. That's very good because there are a lot of caregivers out there that would need this. Even if you're not doing it yourself, if you're not being your own doctor, you do have caretakers. People do have caretakers. Caregivers. So this is also a show for the caregivers. I be forgetting about the caregivers because they don't smoke. But they're still important as fuck. Empowering medical professionals to make more accurate tweaks to a patient's regimen. So a journal that tracks all the components to therapy can make a bridge between patient and caregiver, empowering medical professionals to make more accurate tweaks to a patient's regimen. Unlike finicky electronics, paper is always there. See, I was thinking that to myself, like, why do people depend on motherfucking electronics so much? Nobody has to. People have files anymore. I mean, I know at H&R Block, we keep files. We keep paper copies of everything. And we take them out, ship them away. I do that in my personal life. And it just makes me wonder, how many other businesses do that? Do they keep copies? How many other people in their own life keep paper copies anymore? Ooh, it's kind of dangerous to not keep a paper copy because your life can just, because everything is going to the computer and everybody's trying to eliminate papers. Like bills are not, they don't want to bill. They don't want to send bills in the mail anymore. They want to put it all on paper. I mean, all on the computer, and they're trying to, like, put all your money on the computer and put your life on the computer and everything on the computer. Turn you into a damn cyborg computer. It's like, okay, that's cool, but, computers fuck up, right? For real. And trying to get that shit back is way harder than just going to get a file, you know? So I keep paper copies of everything. Anyway. It doesn't need to plug in or have service for patients to read and use it. It doesn't need constant updates or requires users to create online accounts. Oh, I didn't forgot about that shit. Boy, computers are a hassle. Files. A, B, C, D, E. And if you can't do that, you need a caregiver. With concerns for privacy always present with cannabis use, it makes sense to have it down on paper where the patient controls all the access until you have a house fire or a flood. So you have to have both, I say. Both. So I said paper copy. Both. So you can reprint that paper. Because how many floods are you going to have? But how many computers are you going to have, right? You're going to have like 100,000 computers, 100,000 flash drives, or 100,000 little bitty discs and stuff, and make 2 paper copies if you want. 2 is good. It's just you. Gold Leaf Patient Journal. Oh, finally, damn. We just not getting to this motherfucker. Here it is. It's cute. Well, I mean, it's cute because it's a weed journal. Shit. Whether keeping track of therapy is already a well-ingrained habit or something brand new, I keep mental track, but that's not good enough to me. A gold leaf patient journal, and it's in blue, so we can click on it and get some information on it too, will help you do the job. You click right there on the link. It says in blue highlighted words. Click right on there. Working like a detailed logbook, it guides patients to create their own valuable medical reference. It includes cannabinoid and terpene effect infographics, Blank strain lab result fill-in sheets. Blank strain lab result fill-in sheets. Okay. Dosage forecast timelines. Okay. Sections for login effects and other notes. Okay. I'm trying to visualize this because I have a visual memory. And they don't have any pictures for this. I'm going to get me one though. I'm going to show y'all. Yeah, we'll get one to show y'all. I might get a regular doctor one too until I can get me one if I can't get one right away. And I still got to do the calendar. So don't let me forget. Dang, I didn't do my intro. Forgot. That's okay. We'll do it. Do the exit. We'll do the exit. 20 plus days of guided entry pages. Strain recommendations based on ailment. So what I would do too, if the book is going to be expensive, I'd try like making copies of the book after you get it with the pages clean. If you're like one of those type of people that like to save money in any way possible, like penny pincher type of person, which is good because, you know, you can put that extra money on your medicine, right? So when you save money on stuff like trash bags, who needs to buy trash bags, right? So when you save little money like that on unnecessary stuff, you can put it on your medicine. I'm just trying to give y'all hints, man. Just give y'all tips. We gotta fuck with it. We gotta hook this up. This gotta work for us. We gotta make it work for us, right? Everybody's situation is different. I'm not your personal financial advisor, but I am a financial advisor. To find out more about tracking cannabis health information or any of the other wonderful organizational materials Gold Leaf has to offer for cannabis enthusiasts, visit shopgoldleaf.com. Let's check that out right now. And I'm going to make sure I Facebook, Twitter, and Google Plus this shit. Join the community. Right off, huh? How you know I was ready for that? Get 10% off your first purchase when you join. Alright. I'll be back. Let me see what it is first. See if it's worth the dollars. If it's not worth the dollars, if I can go get one of these same things from Walmart for like $1,000 less and just cross out some of the titles and fill in the blanks myself. Or even better, just get a blank page get a blank little notebook from the dollar store and put the headings on there myself, right? You know, you can do that too. You don't have to have this, but this is fun this is a very good starter to help you organize it, to give you it's like workout DVDs. You don't do that for the rest of your life. You just use it as a starter and as a guide and give you some ideas and you spin off that, right? Let's do this. A notebook code for the cannabis community's journals, prints, and supplies to complement your passion. Alright. This looks so nice. A logbook for cannabis. User seat inside. Yes, please. That's what I want. I don't want to be going through all this other stuff. How much is it, too? Let's get to that first. Let's get to that. Because it is a notebook. Is it made out of hemp paper? Come on, they want to show it to me. No, I don't want y'all to sell me on it first. I want y'all. Okay, $16. Not bad at all. Because then you don't have to write that shit down if you just go and get it. You can save yourself some work if you go on and get it. So, yeah, that's a deal. That's a deal. $16 is a deal. And they said it's for a month, 25 plus days. Okay, now let's sell me on it. I like to know the price first. Fuck all that wasting my time on the sale, and I might not want it when you say the price. I might be geeked up for an hour only to be like, oh, hell no. Infomercials will do it to you. Let's see. It says info. The Patient Journal is a notebook designed specifically for medical cannabis patients. It is no surprise that there are some unique challenges that patients and prescribing physicians face when dealing with medical cannabis. These include product consistency, strain variation, potency, and everyone's unique reaction to various cannabinoids. Finding the right treatment is tough. We developed the Patient Journal to empower patients by giving them the tools to accurately chart all the important factors in their therapy. They can use this information to share with their caregiver or tweak their own regime. Our goal is to ease the anxiety of patients new to cannabis, as well as outfit long-term users, yes, with the tools they need to better understand their body and their treatment. This is fucking cool. It says, these are the bullets, 25 plus days of guided entry pages, timelines to help forecast the duration of a dose. Oh, that is good. Because I didn't know what they were saying at first over there in herb. I was like, what? So timelines to help forecast the duration of a dose. That's very good. Gotta really pay attention. Blank strain lab result pages, like, I guess blank pages? I'm gonna have to see what that is. I don't really have to check on that either. What that page is for. Cannabinoid and terpene effects infographics. Not sure what that one's about, but I'm gonna keep going. Strain recommendations for various ailments. Acid-free, chlorine-free, responsibly milled paper. Probably made of trees. It's okay. I ain't gonna trip. Cream-colored pages are easier on the eyes. Fuck yes. Thank you. Thank you. Fuck. Thank you. They was thinking of everything. It looked like hemp paper. That's why I kept saying hemp paper too, because it's not very fucking bright. Because, whew, them white pages be bouncing that sun off. You know we vampires, right? Y'all know, y'all didn't remember we talked about how weed smokers or stoners are vampires? Well, that's a couple episodes back. But being a vampire and all, that's good for us. You're gonna love that. That cream page. The screen is even cream. Compared to the YouTube screen, their screen is cream. YouTube got some grays and stuff, which helps balance it. But they got cream. And you can tell the difference between the page and the screen. It's almost the same. And they put another cream page behind it. A darker kind of cream, like a tan almost, behind all three, so you can see the different shades. But you can still, with this big ass screen, the way it is, you can see the different shades. If you went to colors like that, I guess. But for vampires, yeah, you're gonna love that. It's not just gonna kill you. Especially if you're outside or anywhere with a whole bunch of white around you. So, discreet recycled matte finish. Cover with the gold emblem. A5 sides, 5.8 inches by 8.3 inches for better visibility. Designed in Ohio. This product is designed for reference only. We do not condone illegal activities. Please check your local laws on the legality of using cannabis. Only one review. I'm not gonna read it. I'm gonna look at the pictures. Can't wait till I get screen share. So much going on, man. It's pretty. Ooh. It has a clip, a binder clip on it to keep it closed. It's attached to it. It's pretty. There's an introduction with the beautiful cannabis page, cannabinoid information. Oh, wow, in this book. Oh, you want this book. You want this book. I promise you want this book at least once. if you make copies of it or not. You want this book. You want the original. OMG. All the stuff that I be talking about in detail is on one page. A whole 2 pages, of cannabinoid information. THC, CBD, CBDA, THCA, CBDV, CBDN. Maybe the other one say something else. CBG, because it's on CBD. CBN, THCV, CBC. This shit is really small. And what they do, strain recommendations for general pain, inflammation, migraines, nausea, like on Leafly. Leafly has all that stuff too in electronic form. This one has where you put your symptoms, notes, therapy, timeline, effects felt, and negatives, and overall outcome. Yeah, you probably gonna want this book. You're not gonna want to write all this down. I'm glad it's only $16. Strain labs and details. Now, what is this about? Good question. Man. It says strain/product lab results, meaning what? Oh, okay. How much THC and CBD and CBN and CBG and THCV and CBD, the terpenes. And so, yeah, you should be able to, like, the flower, it says concentrate flower, edible or topical. And I think somewhere you might be able to put, like, the date, because each batch is going to be probably different, too, when you get your medicine. It's not like Tylenol, where every time you get Tylenol, you're going to have the exact same ingredients. Like, and you really don't. You don't have the exact same ingredients. Oh my gosh, I'm past my time. Anyway, I think that's it, though. Entry index is the last couple of pages. Yeah. I wasn't even watching the time. Entry index. Yeah, blank pages where you can put strain products, the dates, and your overall rating. So if you want to just jot down something real fast about it. Okay, so if you want to just jot down, they got a whole bunch of pages like that where you can just jot it down real fast. You don't have to go into detail about it until you get home or something. Say you grab a new strain and you just want to. This is perfect. Coming from an accountant standpoint, this is awesome. Yep. This is awesome. But you're going to need one every month? Maybe. So, most likely, $16 a month is what you could do if you want to, if you're not going to make copies. $16 a month, I say estimate 20 because they got to ship it to you, I do believe. It says we ship most packages within 1 to 3 business days, and they use UPS and USPS. Pricing, shipping prices can be seen on the cart page and start at $3 for domestic orders. So, it's totally worth it. It's totally worth it because ain't nobody else got this. As far as I know, I'm going to actually check it out. I'm actually going to see if this is anywhere else. Well, anyway. Whew! I knew that was going to take the whole hour. I'm out of here. I got shit to do. I know you do too. So let's get our asses to work, man. We got a lot of shit covered today. I feel good about it. Thank you all for picking up with me. It's burning my throat. Couldn't do it. It's making my throat itch and burn, and I was choking, and I can't have my breath at the same time. So, but you know, Lily. Have a high ass, baked ass, dank ass, incredible edible ass day.